Have you heard about the data analyst who fell in love with his spreadsheet? He just couldn't resist see her. Let's dive into the world of data analysis, the heartthrob of the modern age. It's a fascinating realm where numbers dance, patterns emerge, and insights are born. Picture it as a form of courtship, where you're trying to understand your partner, data, in this case. Just like in dating, you need to make sense of your data's characteristics, its quirks, and its patterns. You've got to comprehend its language, decode its signals, and anticipate its moves. And when you do, you can make predictions, make informed decisions, and create strategies that hit the bullseye. In today's data-driven world, data analysis is no less than a superpower. It's an incredible skill that allows you to see the unseen, understand the complex, and predict the future. So, if you're ready to start your love affair with data, keep watching. Becoming a data analyst isn't as scary as it sounds. It's just like learning to ride a bike. Except the bike is on fire, and you're on fire, and everything's on fire because it's data analysis. So let's kickstart this fiery journey. First, you need to build a fortress of statistics. You may not be fighting dragons, but trust me, taming those numbers can be just as thrilling. Being comfortable with mean, median, and mode is a good start, but you'll need to go beyond that to conquer the kingdom of data analysis. Next, you'll need to learn the language of the locals. Python or R, pick your poison, or rather, your potion. These are the magic spells that will help you access, manipulate, and analyze data. Finally, you'll need the power of visualization. No, not the close your eyes and imagine kind, but the ability to make graphs, charts, and infographics that can tell a story. So if you're ready to turn your average Joe skills into superpowers, stay tuned. Being a data analyst without the right tools is like being a superhero without a cape or underwear on the outside. Quite a sight, isn't it? Well, let's not leave you hanging out in the breeze. It's time to load up your superhero gadget belt with some must-have data analyst tools. First off, we've got the Utility Belts Buckle, Microsoft Excel. It might seem as basic as a pair of glasses on Clark Kent, but don't underestimate it. With formulas, pivot tables, and data modeling, Excel is a versatile sidekick that'll help you crunch numbers faster than the flash on a caffeine rush. Next, we've got the grappling hook, SQL databases. These bad boys allow you to access, update, and manipulate data with the smoothness of Batman navigating Gotham's rooftops. SQL databases are your go-to tool when the data sets get too big for Excel to handle. Finally, we've got the cool shades, data visualization tools. Think Tableau or Power BI. These tools help you turn raw data into beautiful, understandable visuals. They're as flashy as Tony Stark's Iron Man suit and just as impressive. And let's not forget the most important tool of all, your brain. It's your Jarvis, your Alfred, your Friday. It's where the real magic happens, turning raw data into actionable insights. So grab your gadget belt and get ready to dive into the world of data. Taking the first step towards becoming a data analyst is like jumping off a diving board. It's scary at first, but once you're in, it's a whole lot of fun, and maybe a little bit of splashing. Now you might be thinking, but I don't know how to swim in this data pool. Well, here's the good news. You don't have to be a Michael Phelps to start. You just need to dip your toes in, and before you know it, you're doing the butterfly stroke through rows and columns of data. So where do you start? There's a sea of online resources waiting for you. Websites like Coursera, EDX, and Khan Academy offer courses in data analysis. You can learn at your own pace, in your own space, and without the fear of getting water up your nose. And don't forget about online communities. Sites like Stack Overflow, GitHub, and Data Science Central are like your local community pool. They're filled with people who are also learning to swim or have already mastered the backstroke. They can offer advice, answer questions, and maybe even share a floaty or two. Remember, everyone starts in the shallow end. It's okay to feel a bit out of depth at first. You might flounder a bit, but hey, even the best swimmers started out by getting their feet wet. So, are you ready to dive into the data pool? Remember, it's not about being the best swimmer. It's about having the most fun while making a splash.